Guys, happy Fragrance Friday. So, thank you for joining me. Today, I'm actually going to go over what fragrances I wore throughout the week. I did get some new fragrance mists and body lotions and creams and everything from SAS, as you guys probably saw my last haul if you are subscribed. If you are not subscribed, I would definitely love if you subscribe if you like these type of videos. And I will just get right into it. All right, guys. So I was super excited this week to have some new fragrances to try out. It's been a little while, and I love testing out new fragrances and seeing how they perform and if I like them or not. A lot of times on the first impressions, it can kind of go back and forth. Like if it smells really good on a first impression, and then you wear it all day long and it gives you a headache, obviously that is going to be totally relevant in how, the fragrance performs and whatnot. So I'm going to go over what I wore and then go ahead and tell you, how long it lasted and what I thought of the fragrance, because a lot of these are new fragrances that have come into my collection recently from our semi-annual sale from Bath and Body Works. I do have another haul coming. It should be here only in a few days. So I have another SAS haul from Bath and Body Works coming, and I also have a Victoria's Secret SAS haul. So stay tuned for all that stuff, but we're going to get into what I wore this last week. And a lot of these are new fragrances that are added to my collection. So the first one I'm going to start out with, it was last Friday. So last Friday, I actually wore something that I did have in my collection. So this one's been around for a while. This was before I unboxed my order and whatnot. So I was just wearing some usual fragrances that I have in my collection. So I pulled out on Friday, I pulled out Gingham Gorgeous because I hadn't worn a floral type fragrance in quite a while. So I definitely wanted to pull this one out and wear it again because I have liked it more since I have worn it. My first impression on this one quite a while ago was that I didn't like it that much, but it actually has grown on me quite a bit. It is kind of more of a perfumey type scent. You can definitely smell that peony in this. So the fragrance notes on Gingham Gorgeous are pink strawberries, peach nectar, and peony blooms. So it should have like a sweetness from that strawberries and peach, and then the floral from the peony blooms. But personally, I find this to be way more floral than like fruity. So I don't get a whole lot of the pink strawberry and peach notes. It kind of just adds a slight sweetness. It's definitely not strong where I can like really pick those notes out. But the peony is really nice in this. So I mean, you can get a little bit of the strawberry, but it's blended in there so well. It's more of a floral fragrance than anything else, which most ginghams are like more focused on a floral. So I did get this when the gingham collections came out this last spring. So I've been using this for quite a while now, but it is a nice scent for once in a while for me. Personally, I would not want to wear this every day because, like you guys know if you've been watching my videos, I'm not a huge floral person. Sometimes they can give me headaches and everything, but this one actually has not given me any kind of headache or anything like that. It is a really nice scent, and it's a really great one for spring, I think. It's actually been pretty cloudy here. We get sun, but it doesn't get super hot. So this one actually has been performing pretty well even now in the summer for me. I'm sure if you're in a very hot place where it's like hitting, 80s, 90s, 100s, this probably would not be something you would choose right now. But for me, where I am, which I live on the Pacific Coast, and it's quite cool here, even in the summer, it doesn't get overly hot. So this one definitely is a good one for really any time of year. I could actually see wearing this one at any time of year. It's definitely more spring to maybe summer, but even in fall and winter, this one could perform very well. So I did actually pair this with the matching lotion. Like I said, I did get this back in spring. I think they do have this available still. I don't think it was marked down for SAS or anything like that, but we do have a few body care sales coming up soon. So if you're interested, it's still available. You might want to grab this on one of those sales for a cheaper price, because since this one is in the fauceted type bottle, it does have a higher price point. It is $18.95. But if you can catch this like on a sale, like a body care sale, I mean, you can get it for like $5.95. So definitely watch for this one if you're interested in it. It is a nice floral for sure. Okay, so on to Saturday. So that was Friday, and now we're on to Saturday. So I have been loving this one. I actually really like the body cream that I've been using, and so I'm going to show you that first. So this is the Tree Hut Birthday Cake Body Butter. And I actually did pair this with the scrub as well, which I will show you that at the end. But this is such a nice body butter. I love the fragrance of this. I know it's not like a full-on cake fragrance. It's supposed to be like a cake fragrance, but personally I get kind of more of a cereal type fragrance from this, but I love it. So it's kind of like a cakey cereal, and it does have like a tiny bit of lemon, which is kind of interesting in this scent. But when I get it on my skin, it performs really, really well. It just makes me feel really moisturized and nice. It's a light scent once you get it on your body though, so don't think it's going to project or anything. It doesn't project very well at all, but it is so nice when you're putting it on. It's nice and creamy. I will show you the inside. So it's super nice and creamy. It's thick, yeah, it feels somewhat lightweight on your skin, so it's not too much for summer. But I don't know if this is still available or not. I've heard that this is not available anymore. It was a limited edition type thing. So it's Our Birthday Butter Takes the Cake Whipped Shea Body Butter. And it says feel smooth in your birthday suit. So yeah, this is from Tree Hut. I picked mine up at Target. They did sell this one at Ulta as well. So I'm not sure if it is available or not. I have been hearing that people can't find it anymore, so definitely glad that I got mine when I did. I'm sure maybe you can find it like on Mercari or eBay or places like that if you're interested and you can't find it anywhere else. Of course, the price point might be a bit higher though. But yeah, I love this stuff. This body butter is awesome. I love it. And I got this to go with it, which I paired with it last time as well. And this is kind of not what I was expecting totally when I got this, but this is the Bath and Body Works Happy Birthday Mini Fragrance Spray. And they only come out with this in minis. So yeah, it's super cute. And it says on the back that the fragrance is vanilla buttercream. I will put the fragrance notes down below because I know they have fragrance notes for the vanilla buttercream scent, for the happy birthday scent, but I don't have those since this is a travel size bottle. They usually do not list the specific notes. It just says vanilla buttercream. If you guys can even see that on this packaging, I don't know, but yeah, I will give you the notes in the on the screen. So yeah, this is definitely a little bit different than I was expecting, although I did hear reviews saying that it does smell like Christmas cookies. So I was thinking, oh no, it can't smell like Christmas cookies, you know, it'll smell different. But I think that this smells like Christmas cookies. And like I had someone comment last time on my video that said, you know, this does not smell like Christmas cookies. It doesn't smell like Christmas cookies at all. How can you think that? Whatever. So, yeah, this one smells just like Christmas cookies, and I don't even care because the batch must have been different or something if it is that far different smelling. Like, is your packaging the same as this one, or was it like the one from the year before? Because this one that I'm holding right here that I ordered, I don't know, it was within the last few months that I received this, So I'm not sure, this is probably a newer type batch of this fragrance, which the fragrance can change. Different batches can smell different, as we all know that. But this smells like Christmas cookies. This is seriously Christmas cookies. I'm going to do a comparison video at some point when I have time to do so, because this right here is straight Merry Cookie or Christmas cookies. Smells just like it, and if you tell me it doesn't, mine does. So, if yours smells different, maybe you have a different batch, but this is seriously Christmas cookies. So, yeah. But this is still really nice to pair with this. So yeah, that's still a very nice pair. Even though this is more of like a cookie vibe to me, since I do associate this with Christmas cookies now because it smells just like it. I don't get a cake vibe from this. So I have tried this before with my cake pop one, though, the vanilla confetti sparkle. I have that one, and that's more of like a cakey scent to go with this one. And this is kind of more of like a rum type scent, like an almondy rum type cookie scent, which it still goes well with it. It just kind of gives me different cake vibes than is like cookies and cakes than just straight cake. But like if I want just cake, I could pull out my cupcake swirl from Body Fantasies, or the vanilla confetti sparkle, or the cake pop, vanilla cake pop. So all those would be great pairs for this body butter as well. But yeah, this is super cute, and it does look cute together, doesn't it? They have somewhat of the same colors. They have that purple that goes right with this. So I do enjoy pairing these together because they are pretty nice. And I always love Christmas cookies. So that's definitely a keeper, even though I do have a full size of Christmas cookies. It's still super cute. And it goes with my birthday cake. And then it can make me think more of like using it in summer rather than using Christmas cookies all through, like July or something. So I still like it, even though it's not really a total cake type smell. I don't know if it's still available or not. You can comment below and let me know if it's available online or not. But yeah, I got this probably a month or two ago, so I would think it probably would be available unless it's like sold out or something, but I don't know. So next we are on to Sunday. So Sunday I was able to start testing my new stuff from SAS, which I was super, super happy about. I finally got to unbox it. Sometimes my schedule is kind of crazy. My kids are home from school now as well. So for summer, so things have been getting kind of crazy around here, and we're not in a totally great routine yet for summer. So sometimes it takes me a few days to unbox my haul, So like I have my Victoria's Secret one sitting right here, and I have not opened it up because I'm waiting to do a video with you guys to do that. So hopefully I will get to that here in the very near future. But anyways, so I started trying out my new Bath & Body Works stuff that I got from SAS. This was a fragrance that was actually released for SAS this year, and this is Fruity Sherbet Scoop. This was part of the Salt Shack collection, which was the collection that I was most excited for. The Salt Shack collection had more of like the edible type gourmand scents. They're not all gourmand, obviously, but like more of a sweet type edible scent. So yeah, super excited for the Salt Shack collection, and I knew that I needed every part of that in my collection. So I had to go ahead and get that stuff, except for the body washes, because as you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, I don't use the body washes. They irritate my skin like all body washes do. It's not just Bath and Body Works. But yeah, so Fruity Sherbet Scoop has fragrance notes of rainbow sherbet or sherbet. I don't know how to say that, I guess. Sherbet, whatever. Okay, so rainbow sherbet, zesty orange, and sun-kissed strawberry. So those sound some really great notes. Sherbet is really sweet and refreshing in the summer. So I definitely had to get this one. The packaging is only okay in my opinion. It doesn't really give me a good vibe of like a sherbet type thing. It's kind of looking more like either a retro 90s type style, colorful, with the circles and the squiggles and the shapes. It kind of brings me back to those 90s vibes, which I know that they did bring back some retired 90s scents as well. So maybe they were just trying to give this SAS more of a 90s vibe going on. I don't know. But either way, the packaging is not my favorite. If they had like more strawberries on it, it would look a lot cuter, or like a little sherbet cup on the front or something a little bit more festive like that, rather than just shapes and squiggles. In my opinion, that would have looked cuter to me. But this is such a nice candy scent. So it's not really what I was expecting. I was expecting more of a creamy, fruity fragrance from this. But personally, I get a really candied scent from this. So yeah, you can definitely smell that strawberry and the orange in this, and they mix together really well. I'm not getting any other flavors or fragrances really. It does say rainbow sherbet, so usually the rainbow sherbet has like the lime, the different flavors in it, but I'm really picking up that strawberry and orange that's overpowering any kind of rainbow type scent. So yeah, the strawberry and the orange and like a sugar vibe. Like I'm not getting the creaminess. I'm getting like a very highly candied type sugary, fruity vibe. It almost gives me pixie sticks. So this kind of reminds me of like the pixie sticks, how sweet it is. Yeah, it does. It reminds me of pixie sticks. So when I got it on my body with the lotion, so I do have the lotion, and that is what I paired this with. So honestly, I think that this picture looks a little bit cuter than what is on the fragrance mist. They should have used this maybe on the fragrance mist as well, because at least this gives kind of like a sherbet, more of a sherbet vibe because of the like cone looking thing, even though it is still kind of random shapes on there. But this one's cuter than the fragrance mist to me. They did not offer it in lotion. That's why I went with the body cream. So I just picked this up because I knew I wanted the matching lotion. But when I did pair this with the cream, it smelled a little bit creamier. So I got a little bit more of that sherbet vibe from this, because this actually smells more creamy like a sherbet would. So when I paired these together, I got a little bit more of that creaminess, but it still is quite like candied fruit to me and sugar. So it really is more of like a candied fragrance. It's like a candied pixie stick style fragrance, and then this lotion or body cream actually adds a little bit more creaminess. So I would definitely recommend pairing this with the body lotion, or you are going to get a straight candy scent. Even when I put this on together, it was a little bit more creamy, but that candy scent was still there. This does remind me a little bit of the Tutti Frutti candy, the Happy Easter one, but without the lemon. So if you take out that lemon and then you put in a stronger strawberry and orange note into something like that, I think that it would kind of have the same vibe, I guess, to it. It's not going to be the same exact fragrance, of course, but like if you like the Tutti Frutti candy, you may like this, because this is kind of a strong candy scent, just like the Tutti Frutti candy. Not to say it smells exactly like that, because it does not. But yeah, this is a nice scent, and I enjoy candy type scents. It's not exactly what I was expecting with the sherbet note, but it is a really nice sugary candy scent with, you know, that kind of artificial orange and strawberry fragrance going on. So if you like stuff like that, you may want to pick this up if it's still available. It probably is still available. I know that they've kind of extended SAS a little bit longer. And last time I looked, this was like 4 something. So if you're interested still, definitely get on there and get this while you can, because I'm sure pretty soon it'll be totally gone and unavailable to get for the rest of the year. So definitely get your hands on this if you are interested in it. Very, very nice, like orange strawberry candy sugar scent. Definitely recommend that cream to give it a little bit more creaminess though. But yeah, it was a nice scent. It lasted quite a while, actually, surprisingly, because a lot of more candied and fruited fruit scents do kind of fade quicker than some. But this one actually stayed pretty potent all day long. I could still smell it in the evening, even though I did apply it in the morning. It wasn't super strong in the evening, but I mean, it was still there and I could still smell it. So for me, this was pretty good performance for a fragrance mist and body cream together. I think it did last, you know, a significant amount. I mean, I know a lot of you guys, you know, would say it probably doesn't last very long, but the thing is to me, it does last quite long, especially if you layer it with the body cream, then it is going to last longer. And, you know, if you refresh during the day, it's going to be a good scent. So I like this one quite a bit. And when it combines with my skin, it does, you know, the longevity of it is pretty nice for a candied type scent. So that one was a nice one, and I definitely enjoy it, and I'm glad that I was able to add that to my collection. So we are going to go to the next day, which was Monday, I believe. So Monday, I went ahead and tried this one out, which I was so excited to try because I've heard so many things about this one. It's been out at least several times and under different names as well, but the last year it was released under the same name, and this is part of the Salt Shack collection as well. This is Cotton Candy Clouds. I know a lot of you guys probably already have this in your collection from the last summer SAS or from previous time. This one also came out as like saltwater taffy, I believe, the same fragrance. So I definitely wanted to get this one in my collection. I was missing it, and you know, I am a candy type gourmand type lover, so I had to grab this one. Like I said, I knew I needed to get all the Salt Shack ones in my collection, so I did, and it was definitely worth it because I think I will get some use out of these fragrances, and then, you know, it can sweeten up any perfume that you wear or anything like that and provide a good base coat basically for those, you know, perfumes to increase the longevity. So yeah, this one is very nice. Cotton Candy Clouds. The fragrance notes are spun sugar, pink berries, and whipped vanilla. So this one kind of smells a little bit different to me than like straight cotton candy, I guess you would say. Because if it was just straight cotton candy, I would just be smelling like sugar kind of. But this one actually, it smells really nice. It is a sugary scent, but it does have kind of like a caramelized tone to it. So personally, I don't really think of caramel or anything like that when I think of cotton candy. But this has kind of like a caramel type note to it. So it's a very, very sweet, sugary scent. And this one is, to me, it's funny because this one actually is a little bit creamy to me rather than like the fruity sherbet scoop. Like it's kind of like got a creamy caramel tone to this one. So yeah, it's really nice though. I love this one. This actually turned out to be one of my favorites from my haul. So Cotton Candy Clouds is definitely a good one. It's been around for a long time. If you have not tried this one, you definitely want to try it if you are like a sugar lover, because this is a great addition to your collection. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Pastel Skies, but without the coconut note. But it does have kind of a different, it kind of has a different DNA as well to it. It's like the caramel almost has like a perfumey note to me, but it's so minute, but it's so good, and it makes it last longer in my opinion. This one lasted on me like all day long. Of course, I did pair it with the body cream. Like I said, there was no body lotions for these collections. It was only the cream. So yeah, I did pair it with this, and same thing. I am not a huge fan of this packaging. It's okay. It kind of gives me 90s type vibes with all the shapes and circles and dots and squiggles. Like, remember Saved by the Bell? That is kind of the vibe that this is giving me, like Saved by the Bell type thing. Some of you guys are probably so young you don't even know what Saved by the Bell is. But when I grew up, that was like a really popular show, and it was in the 90s, and it kind of, looked like this in the opening of the show. So anyways, this is nicer. Again, I like the picture on the body cream better than the mist, but both of them kind of give me, 90s vibe, especially the mists. All the mists in the Salt Shack collection totally give me that 90s Saved by the Bell type vibe. If that is what it reminds you of, comment below, because I don't know if I'm like the only one thinking that or not, but yeah, definitely let me know what you think of these bottle designs, because it's kind of interesting. It's an interesting collection for sure with design. But yeah, so this is really nice, and paired together it is so nice. I love this fragrance, and it's, like I said, it's not a straight cotton candy. It's like a caramel, sugary, creamy type scent. Like, it's really good though. I love this one, and I will definitely get used. This would be great to layer with. Love Cotton Candy Clouds. Okay, so on to Tuesday. So I tried the last one in the Salt collection on Tuesday. And this one was what a lot of people were interested in, is whipped coconut milkshake. So I know a lot of people have this on their list, and a lot of people want this to be like coconut cream pie, which it is not like coconut cream pie. It can kind of give you that same vibe in a way, but it is not like, you cannot smell that buttery crust or anything like you can in coconut cream pie. This is definitely more of a, it's like a creamy coconut syrup to me, is what this reminds me of. Yeah, so it's kind of like a creamy coconut syrup. I don't get a strong vanilla from this, unless that's just the creaminess that's coming into this fragrance. But the fragrance notes on this one are vanilla ice cream, toasted coconut, and sugared amber. So yeah, it smells super good. I had somebody comment that this is actually the one that was released in fall. Like, this is a repackage of the white coconut caramel one or something from fall. And I wouldn't know, because I did not have that one. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments, because to me this is a new fragrance, and it's definitely not coconut cream pie. But I don't know. I've heard kind of back and forth on other people's reviews, that some people say that it is like that one, and others say it is not like the mini that was released in fall. So I don't know. I would have no idea, because I didn't try that one. But this one, it's like a very creamy coconut type syrup scent. It kind of reminds me of a drink rather than like, well, I mean, it's supposed to be a milkshake, but I mean, like, it reminds me more of like an alcoholic drink for some reason. Like the way that they have used the fragrance in this. So that's probably the sugared amber. So yeah, vanilla ice cream, toasted coconut, and sugared amber. So I definitely get a strong coconut in here. The creaminess probably is from the vanilla ice cream, and the amber definitely gives it more of a deepness. I'm not getting straight perfume vibes off this. I know some people said that they do, that it's like more of a perfumed coconut, whereas the amber gives it a little bit of deepness to me, but to me, it's not a straight like perfumey coconut. It's more of a creamy coconut with that deep note in it to me, in my opinion. So to me, I like this one. And it smells very light. So like when you smell it, it just smells very light, like in the cap and everything. But when I applied this to my body, I actually was very surprised. This lasted a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Like it smelled like a very light scent, but I could smell that coconut on myself till nighttime. Like I was still getting whiffs of the coconut. So this is actually a really nice coconut scent in my opinion. I did pair it with the body cream as well. Same thing. I like the body cream design better than the actual fragrance mist, but both are questionable in my opinion. I don't know. The packaging on this collection is just kind of interesting, but I mean, this is okay. But like this one, Saved by the Bell vibes again. So 90s type squiggly lines, circles, all that. But anyways, what really matters is what is on the inside. So yeah, this gave it more of a creaminess when I used the body lotion. Yeah, so this gave it a really nice creaminess to it. And this does have a nice like syrupy type creaminess to it as well. And it's like a tiny bit deep from that amber, but when I get it on my body chemistry, it definitely makes it more of like a creamy coconut scent. That perfumey note does not come out on my body chemistry personally. So yeah, I mean, I like this one quite a bit. This one could be layered with a lot of different perfumes and even different fragrance mists and stuff to give it, you know, a different kind of feel. But yeah, I am really enjoying this one. It's actually better than my first impression. Like my first impression, I was kind of wondering if this was going to be too light. It was just going to, you know, spray and then come off basically. But it actually lasted way longer than I thought. So like I said, I've been definitely enjoying this one. I like this one. And yeah, so if you're interested in coconut scents, I would definitely recommend this if you like any kind of coconut type fragrances. Give this one a try. Even if you're more into like perfumey and not edible scents, you might want to give this a try because of that amber note in here. And you know, it does perform differently on everyone's bodies. So you know, what gives me more of a creamy coconut note might give you more of a perfumey coconut note. So you know, we're all different and our sense of smell is different. Our skincare, you know, our skin is different. Our skin chemistry and how things you know, last on us and smell on us, and the scent can change. So yeah, but this one is so good. I do like it. I'm definitely going to get use out of this, and I'm glad that I added this to my collection during SAS. Okay, so the next one, which would be Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I tried something that I did not think I was going to get from SAS. Like I was not going to get this one. Okay, so most of you guys know if you've been watching my channel, I'm not a huge floral person, okay? But like once in a while, I do like to try different fragrances like out of my comfort zone and give them a try. And I have been kind of expanding my like fragrance horizons kind of because I've been more into different scents as well, even though I very much prefer like gourmand type fragrances and candy type fragrances and things like that, I have been kind of like expanding out into different things and trying different things and appreciating different scents for different occasions and seasons and different things like that. So I did end up picking this one up, and this was from the Groovy collection, and this is actually Golden Sunflower. So I actually surprised myself with this one because I wasn't going to get this one, but it kept catching my eye for some reason, and I'm not sure why. But I had to get it just because something inside was saying, hey, you need to get that one. Like, that one could be good. I know that this is a repackage as well. This has been released quite a while ago, and it is back in a new package in the Groovy collection. The fragrance notes are sunflower petals, orange flower, and fresh vanilla. So yeah, golden sunflower. And then I got the lotion. They did not, or they had the body creams and the lotions. And I usually prefer to go with the lotions because they don't expire as fast, and they're lighter in summer as well. So yeah, I usually try to go with the lotions if they offer the lotion and if it's available. So I did end up getting the lotion for this one. And it's kind of, I don't know. This one is a really different scent. So kind of what got me was the floral notes, and then mixed with a vanilla note. I know it wasn't going to be like some kind of edible scent because it's a floral fragrance, and then the vanilla, you know, usually is more of a perfumey type vanilla in those kind of fragrances. It's not like an edible creamy vanilla. So yeah, I was questionable about this one, and I actually really like it, which is really surprising. I originally thought this could be a really great transitional scent from summer into fall. I know we're not at fall yet, but thinking ahead, you know, this could be really nice to transition into fall with. So yeah, it's a really, really pretty scent. You can pick up high florals in this though, but they're very soft and feminine to me. Like, someone said that this reminds them of dandelions or something. But I mean, to me, this is way prettier than dandelions. You can pick up a slight like greenery note in this, but it's like a fresh greenery note mixed with a very like beautiful petal. Like, it's so soft, and like this floral that is just so soft and feminine and nice. And then that vanilla kind of just comes in and kind of like takes it into like even a more beautiful floral fragrance. It's like it blends together very, very well. I'm not sure about orange flower. I mean, there could be a hint of orange. This is definitely not a high orange or citrus scent. Like, I'm not picking up like orange or citrus out of this offhand. I'm picking up the florals. So if, you know, the orange flower part, so it's not like orange, it's like floral. So yeah, it's very, very floral, but it does have a hint of that vanilla in it, and it's just like a really nice scent. Like, it almost reminds me of like a perfume, like more of a higher, like a, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like a designer perfume or something in a way. But it's really nice. And when I got it on my skin, I was scared about this one giving me a headache because, as you guys know, if you've watched my channel before, I tend to get headaches from like really potent fragrances or from really floral fragrances. I can tend to have problems, and it can make me feel sick and my head hurt. But I wear this one all day, no problems at all. It's like such a soft, feminine, floral scent. And I definitely think it will be good going into fall. Like, this does kind of remind you of a kind of like a field on in August or something, when it's like everything's kind of dry, but you know, there's still flowers, and I don't know, it smells so good, guys. I love this one. And I'm very, 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 very surprised that I do. So yeah, that one was kind of a hit or miss, but it ended up to be a hit for me. If you've tried Golden Sunflower, go ahead and leave a comment below. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Did you get it this year at SAS, or did you try it before? Let me know, because it's a very, very interesting fragrance, and I'm definitely liking it. It's very unique and different, and I think, I don't know, it's just, and it's soft, so it's not giving me any problems, which is definitely nice to find a floral that does not do that. So yeah, I love this one. It's very, very nice, and I look forward to using that one probably more a little bit closer to fall, because it is getting more in the main part of summer now. So I want to focus more on my summer fragrances, but I definitely want to try that one out and make sure it was good and not going to give me a headache or anything like that. Okay, so the last fragrance of the week on Thursday, which was yesterday, I brought out one that I had wanted for a very long time. I kept hearing about this one and how good it was. And this is actually a repackage as well, but I got this at SAS this year. So this is Groovy Watermelon. You know, I couldn't pass this one up because that sugary sweet candy. So I can't pass up anything that's going to be really like gourmand, sweet, candy like. So if you're into that stuff, definitely subscribe, because I go over a lot of fragrances that are like that. So yeah, this is Groovy Watermelon, and it was released in the past as Pink Watermelon Blast last year. And it quickly became a very loved watermelon scent for Bath and Body Works fans. It's a very, very sugary watermelon scent, and I regretted not picking it up last year because so many people were raving about this one, saying how sugary sweet it smelled and how nice it was. So the fragrance notes on this one are juicy pink watermelon, sugared strawberry blossoms, and lime zest. And yes, this is just such a nice, sweet watermelon fragrance. Yeah, it's like a candied fragrance that's just super sugary, super watermelon. It reminds you of like a watermelon candy. It kind of reminds me of the watermelon bubble gum. And it's funny because when I used this one, my husband walked in and said, "It smells like bubble gum in here." Like, he didn't say it smells like watermelon. He was like, "It smells like bubble gum in here." So yeah, this one does give me kind of that bubblegum type vibe. And if you've chewed like that, what was it called? I think it was like Bubblicious or something, like a long time ago. They probably still have it, I don't know. But the watermelon Bubblicious, that's what this smells like. This smells like watermelon Bubblicious. And it is so good. But it's weird because when I put this on my skin, it almost takes on a different fragrance. Like, it still smells like the sugary watermelon, but it's kind of got this like other tone to it that makes it last longer on my body. I don't know how to explain it. It's like when it hits my body chemistry, it gives it kind of more of a depth, I guess. So it lasts longer than I thought, because I thought that watermelon scent was going to just dissipate, but it actually lasts quite a while. Like, I could smell this almost all day. Like, it's not the longest longevity ever, but I mean, it lasts quite a while for a sugary sweet scent like this that's so candy like. And this one's so much better than any watermelon scent that I've tried. So I have the watermelon mojito one in the body cream, and I'm not a huge fan of that one because you can kind of smell the greenness in it. Like, I thought that one was going to be more like this one because it said, you know, it had the cane sugar and like rum soda. So I thought that one was going to be very, very sweet. I didn't end up picking up the body mist for watermelon mojito because it wasn't what I expected. And when I saw this watermelon scent come out, I knew I had to get this one instead. So yeah, it has kind of a green note to me, that watermelon mojito one, which this is straight sugary watermelon candy bubblegum type scent. And then I was using the Bodycology watermelon splash over top of that. And I have to say that the watermelon splash smell kind of reminds me of this one, but this one's more sugary sweet. And the Bodycology watermelon splash does not last. Okay, so I only used it like once or twice, because when I used the Bodycology one, the watermelon splash, it barely lasted at all. Like I sprayed it on and it was gone within like an hour. Okay, so this one smells really similar to that, but it's like more candy like, and then it lasts so much longer. So that's kind of why I don't tend to like the Bodycology, is that they dissipate really quickly and some of them can lead to headaches for me. So yeah, sometimes they're just way too strong, give me headaches, and then sometimes they just dissipate. So I'm actually not a very big fan of Bodycology anymore after trying more Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret stuff, because it lasts way longer than Bodycology. But what can you expect? Bodycology is like 3 something at Walmart, so you can't really complain too much. But considering these were like 3 something at SAS, you gotta go with this one. Okay, don't get the Bodycology. Don't do it. Get this one. Okay, it's so much better, guys. So if you're a fan of the Bodycology watermelon splash and you have not tried this, you need to try this. Okay, you need to get this in your collection, especially if you like watermelon scents, because I'm not a huge fan of watermelon scents, but this is so good. Like this one's so much better. So yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. If you're a fan of watermelon, if you're a fan of like bubblegum, candy scents, sugary scents, you need this, okay? And I went ahead and I paired this with the lotion. So that just upped my fragrance level even more. So that could have been why it lasted so long on me as well. But this is just much stronger than, like, say, the Bodycology one. And it's so much better than Watermelon Mojito, in my opinion. This is just such a sugary scent. But you guys know I love sugary scents, so that's no surprise. But yeah, so I really enjoyed trying out my stuff from the SAS haul. Pretty much all of it I loved. So I really didn't have any disappointments in my haul. I did gift my mother her stuff already, and she is loving that. She said she really liked the items that I got her. So I think everything worked out from SAS so far. I still am expecting a few things, like I said. So I'm going to quickly go over what I used like in the shower and stuff, like my scrubs. So I have been using the Dove Cherry Bar Soap and I love it. Okay. So if you have not tried the Dove Cherry Bar Soap, you might want to try that out because it makes my skin feel so smooth. I've used so many Dove bar soaps, but this one is different. It makes my skin so smooth compared to all of the Dove bar soaps. Like it's so much smoother. So I'm going to continue purchasing the Cherry Dove bar soap and probably keep using that. I still have a bunch actually that I need to go through, and I have a bar in the shower right now. So I am almost done with this. This is the Honey Scrub from Victoria's Secret. I don't believe that they are offering this to sell anymore. But yeah, look, I'm almost done with it. So close. I think I have one more use because I don't want to like just waste the last of it. So I'll probably use the very last of it and then put it in my empties here in just a few days and move it on out of my collection. So yeah, I don't believe that they are making this anymore. So I'm sorry, but you might be able to find it on, you know, on different places. I don't know. They do have like a honey kiwi one, I think, right now. So I'm guessing that would probably be similar if you're interested in trying something like that. But this one smells really good. It smells like butterscotch to me. Yeah, it smells so good, and I've definitely enjoyed using this one. The crystals are bigger than the Tree Hut one, but it's kind of nice for a change, and it does add, I think, a little bit more moisture. There's a lot of oil in this one. So yeah, almost done with that guy. I did pair my birthday cake scrub with my birthday cake scent. So when I wore that on Saturday, I believe. So I used this, which I love this scrub. It smells so good. It smells even better in the shower. So good. Love Tree Hut scrubs. Look how thick they are. And it has like little confetti, in there that to make it look like birthday cake or something. So it's super cute. Smells so good. It smells even better when that warm water hits it in the shower. So I love this one. This is like my favorite Tree Hut scrub right now. My favorite fragranced one. And then last but not least, I did get this from SAS as well. This is at the beach. And this is so pretty. This is a scrub as well. Exfoliating beach body scrub made with walnut shell and coconut water. I know walnut shell is not the best for your skin, but once in a while, I'm sure it's okay. I didn't have any severe reactions or anything when I used this, so that's good. But yeah, I usually stick to Tree Hut scrubs mostly. The pink scrubs are good as well, like I showed you the one that's almost gone. But yeah, this smells, I don't know, it's okay. I'm not a huge fan of At the Beach, I guess. But like it smells okay. It kind of reminds me of like a sunscreen, but it's like watery as well. It's not my favorite scent for sure, but it's super pretty with all those sparkles. Like this packaging is really nice. Like I love all that sparkle on there. But yeah, really nice packaging. It was exfoliating. It was relatively easy to use, but I can see by the end it's going to be hard to get out. So I probably will have to cut it open. The fragrance notes on this one are white frangipani blossoms, toasted coconut, bergamot waters, sea salt breeze, and sun-kissed musk. So it's just a really beachy type scent. It's not super strong on the coconut. I get more of like a kind of watery, floral, almost sunscreeny type scent in a way. So it's okay as far as scent, but yeah, I do like this as a scrub. And picking this up at SAS for like 3 something for a scrub that's marked, what is this originally? $17.95. Can't beat that. So I had to grab that one, and it's okay. It's definitely not as nice as the pink scrubs or the Tree Hut scrubs, but pick it up for $3. I mean, how can you beat that? And it's pretty nice. So yeah, been using it, or I used this once last week, but I enjoyed it. It was okay. And that was pretty much it for the week, guys. So thank you for joining me for my Fragrance Friday. I would love if you go ahead and leave your scent of the day down in the comments. So whatever you're wearing, body lotion, fragrance mist, perfume, whatever it is, go ahead and leave your scent of the day. And also, if you would like to know my daily scent, you can follow me on Instagram. So I will put my Instagram handle right here as well. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram for daily updates on like what fragrance I am using every single day. And then every Friday, I go ahead and wrap up everything and give you guys my Happy Fragrance Friday video. So I would definitely love if you subscribe as well if you're into this kind of content. If you liked this video, give me a big thumbs up. And yeah, any comments, just leave below. I read through them all. And I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you in the next video.